Welcome back to Grill the Grid 2025 Episode 3. Today's challenge is all about sharp eyes, quick thinking, and a bit of fun. The drivers are sitting down for one of the trickiest games yet. Spot the mistake. At first glance, it looks simple: a picture from Formula One history, a classic race scene, or even a team garage setup. But hidden inside each picture is something odd, something that just doesn't belong. Maybe it's a car from the wrong season, a sponsor logo that never existed, or even a helmet design from the wrong driver. As the images appear, the clock is ticking. The drivers lean closer, pointing, laughing, and sometimes completely missing the obvious. The competition is intense, but the atmosphere is light, with plenty of jokes flying around. Some drivers are confident, spotting errors instantly, while others stare in confusion, unsure what's wrong. Every correct answer earns points, and every mistake could cost them the round. It's all about focus, memory, and a little bit of luck. This game is more than just fun. It tests how well these drivers really know the world they live in. After all, they've spent years in the paddock, but even the best can miss the smallest detail. The big question is, who will keep their cool and spot the mistake first? Grill the Grid. It's time for another round of Grill the Grid 2025 Episode 3, the series where the drivers put their brains to the test instead of their cars. This time, the spotlight is on pure knowledge and attention to detail. The challenge is called Grill the Grid for a reason. The questions are tough, the pressure is high, and the drivers know that every wrong answer could make them look silly in front of their rivals and fans. The format is simple but challenging: images, questions, and puzzles connected to Formula One history, teams, and drivers. Each one is designed to trick the eye or test memory. The fun part comes when the drivers realize just how difficult it can be. Some laugh at themselves, others argue playfully about the answers, and a few pull off surprising wins with quick thinking. Every driver has their own style. Some approach the game seriously, narrowing their eyes and studying every detail, while others just trust their instincts and guess. The paddock energy comes alive, with teammates poking fun at each other and rivals secretly hoping the other misses. What makes Grill the Grid special is how it shows a side of the drivers fans rarely see, not just as racers, but as people under lighthearted pressure. In this round, pride is on the line as much as points. The burning question is, who will handle the heat and come out on top in this episode of Grill the Grid? Episode 3 starts. The lights are on, the cameras are rolling, and Grill the Grid 2025 Episode 3 officially begins. The drivers gather around, some smiling with confidence, others clearly nervous about what surprises are waiting for them. The setup is simple but full of tension: a screen, a countdown clock, and a challenge that can trip up even the sharpest minds. As the host explains the rules, the drivers exchange playful glances, already teasing each other about who will fail first. The air is filled with laughter, but also focus. Everyone wants to prove they're sharper than the rest. As the first round kicks off, the drivers lean forward, eyes locked on the images flashing across the screen. The challenge looks easy at first, but soon the trickiness becomes clear. Some drivers immediately point out the odd details, while others hesitate, second-guessing themselves. The energy in the room builds with every answer, the tension rising as the leaderboard takes shape. Mistakes bring laughter, correct answers bring cheers, and every second counts. This is not just another episode, it's a battle of pride, memory, and quick thinking. Episode 3 promises drama, fun, and plenty of unforgettable reactions. With the first challenge underway, one thing is certain: the game has started, and nobody wants to be left behind. Quick-fire round. The pace picks up fast in the quick-fire round of Grill the Grid 2025, Episode 3. There's no time to sit back and think. Every second matters, and the drivers know it. One image after another flashes on the screen, each holding a hidden mistake or strange detail. The challenge is to spot it instantly, shout the answer, and lock in the point before anyone else. The atmosphere shifts from calm observation to pure speed, and the pressure is written all over their faces. Some drivers thrive under this kind of pressure, pointing out errors almost before the full picture loads. Others panic, blurting out wild guesses that earn laughs from the rest. The room fills with playful chaos, voices overlap, hands wave, and everyone tries to outdo the others in a flurry of fast reactions. The host can barely keep up with the energy as the points rack up and the mistakes pile on. This round is where rivalries show their sharpest edge. Teammates cheer each other on while still competing, and rivals try to steal points with lightning, fast answers. Every correct shout brings cheers, while every missed chance adds to the tension. The quick-fire round is pure fun but also a true test of reflexes, focus, and confidence. By the end, it's clear, in this game, hesitation is the biggest mistake of all. Funny errors. When it comes to funny errors in Grill the Grid 2025 Episode 3, the drivers give the audience plenty to laugh about. Some mistakes are so obvious that fans at home spot them instantly, while the drivers stare blankly, completely missing what's right in front of them. This leads to hilarious moments of confusion, with drivers guessing wild answers that make no sense at all. The cameras catch every reaction. The raised eyebrows, the nervous chuckles, and the exaggerated facepalms when the truth is finally revealed. One of the best parts is how creative the wrong answers can be. A driver might insist that a car part is wrong, when in reality it's a logo or a color that's been changed. Another might confidently point out a helmet design, only to realize it belongs to the wrong season. These funny errors create moments of pure comedy, as teammates laugh at each other's mistakes and rivals waste no time poking fun. But the laughter doesn't just come from the mistakes, it's also in the timing. A driver might hesitate for too long, then blurt out something completely off track just as someone else nails the right answer. These playful slip-ups show that even the most focused athletes can crack under pressure. In the end, the funny errors keep the game lighthearted, reminding everyone that sometimes it's not about winning, but about enjoying the chaos along the way. Close calls. The tension rises in Grill the Grid 2025 Episode 3 during the close calls. These are the moments when drivers are just seconds away from getting it right, only to be beaten at the last possible moment. A hand shoots up, a voice shouts the answer, but someone else beats them to it by a fraction of a second. The frustration is real, with drivers shaking their heads or slumping back in their chairs, while the winner grins proudly for stealing the point. What makes the close calls so thrilling is the mix of speed and accuracy. Sometimes a driver spots the mistake instantly, but their rival shouts it out first. Other times, 2 or 3 drivers yell at the same time, leaving the host to decide who was faster. These tight battles create the most dramatic moments of the episode, as the leaderboard shifts with every stolen point. The funniest part is how personal it gets. Teammates laugh when they snatch answers from each other, while rivals can't hide their irritation when they fall short. Every close call becomes a mini showdown, with playful trash talk and lighthearted jabs keeping the energy alive. Fans love these moments because they show just how competitive the drivers are, even in a game. In the end, the close calls prove that in this challenge, every second matters, and sometimes the difference between winning and losing is just the speed of a shout. Final laughs. Every great episode of Grill the Grid 2025 Episode 3 ends on a high, and nothing captures that better than the final laughs. After the winner is crowned and the points are settled, the tension melts away and the drivers relax, reflecting on the funniest moments of the challenge. Clips of silly mistakes and overconfident guesses play back, sparking more laughter than the first time. The drivers tease each other about the blunders, with playful nicknames and running jokes born from the round. Even those who didn't score high leave with smiles, knowing they gave fans something unforgettable. These last moments show the drivers at their most genuine. There are no helmets, no pit strategies, just real personalities shining through. Some laugh at their own errors, while others promise revenge in the next game. The humor is infectious, and it feels less like a competition and more like a group of friends joking around after a long day. For the fans watching, the final laughs are the perfect reminder that Formula One isn't just about racing. It's also about the people behind the wheel, their quirks, and their bond with one another. As the credits roll, the drivers head out with big smiles, leaving behind a trail of jokes, inside stories, and plenty of memories. In the end, the final laughs ensure that Episode 3 closes not with rivalry, but with joy, making it a favorite for fans everywhere.